Hello and welcome. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Natalie from Hobbybase, and we are coming to you live this Friday afternoon. If you did tune in earlier, we are very sorry for any disruption. We had a few issues with sound, but hopefully, fingers crossed, all is okay. What I'm going to do is give it a little minute or so and see if we can get some feedback. If you can hear me this time, then give us a thumbs up or pop a comment into the comments box below and just let us know that you can hear me fine. And once I get that, we'll carry on with the sound, with the content. So it looks like we've had the thumbs up from Linda. Is that Linda? Yep. And we've got a thumbs up from James as well. Elaine, yes, we can hear you. Fantastic. Cool. So let's try this again. Thank you everybody for joining us this afternoon. My name's Natalie, and I'm here today really to talk to you about Hobbybase Club. So if anybody's watching that is a member of Hobbybase Club, again, let us know. And let us know what you think about the club. And usually we go live every Friday here at Hobbybase to bring you a product demo with somebody from our design team. But today I really wanted to talk to you about Hobbybase Club, which is our monthly craft box delivery. And I want to talk to you about how the idea came about, what it actually includes, what the whole concept is, and really opened it to the floor to see if you guys have got any questions. So in that vein, if you do have any questions, again, add a comment and I will keep checking at my screen to the right of me so I can be sure to answer them as we go. But thank you for joining us, Deborah, and for joining us, Elaine. And there's a couple of other people watching as well. So we'll just kind of pad it out, see if anybody else wants to join us and learn more about Hobbybase Club before we crack on. And what I'm going to do is actually open one of the boxes, one of our previous boxes, so you guys can really see for the first time that we kind of do this, what each box can potentially include. If you follow us on Instagram at Hobbybase UK, you will see sneak peeks of each month's box, and once the boxes that have been delivered to the club members, we then reveal each month. So that kind of brings me on to the first point really about Hobbybase Club, and one of the things that we absolutely love about it, and our customers do too, is that every month is a different theme. And we have a lot of fun playing with those themes, deciding them and picking the products. The theme of each month is completely secret to the members. Nobody knows apart from one person in advance, and that one person is our lead design team member, Angela Dodson. So we decide what theme we're going to create. We pack the products, so we send the box to Angela. Then Angela works her absolute crafty magic and creates 3 projects out of the contents. Those projects then become the inspiration that we send with the box. So yes, as I was saying, so there's different themes every month, and our members don't know what that theme is until it's delivered, and we don't reveal that theme until everybody has received it. So if you're tuning in to hope for a preview or to find out what this month's club box theme is, then you're going to be disappointed because we're not going to share. But we can tell you that the boxes are on their way to you as we speak, and I know you're just going to love them. So let's see who else is watching. We've got a few people. Hi, if you're out there, do say hello. Tell me where you're from, who you are, if you're watching, and if there's anybody you know who you think would love Hobbybase Club, do tag them in the comments or share the video onto your feed and let them know all about it. Okie doke. So Hobbybase Club is over a year old now. And as I said, it has grown and grown and grown, and we're absolutely loving working on these projects with Angela, who is an award-winning card maker, by the way. She goes by the name of Polly Purple Horse. So if you don't know her, go and check her out. She's mentioned further down our page. I put up a post including her yesterday, so do have a look. And it came about because our customers were telling us that they have craft rooms, they love to craft, they love paper craft, but actually what usually happens is they buy a lot of products and they are being stashed away and not being used, because ultimately some crafters struggle with inspiration. So, our customers, when we took this to a trade show and took the ideas out to people for a bit of research, we were told that, they had loads of products and they had die cutting machines and loads of stamp sets and etc., but all of that was just in a drawer, in a cupboard, and nothing was being done with it. So we thought, what a waste. And the main issue with that is that they were lacking inspiration, or they were kind of getting stifled with creativity and weren't really sure what to do with all those products. So the idea of Hobby Base Club was born, and really what underpins it is creativity and inspiration. With each box, you will be able to we guarantee that you'll be able to make 3 projects from each box, start to finish. So this isn't just a box of card, it isn't just a box of paper, it isn't just a box of glues, inks, embellishments, whatever. There is the set of the whole combination of everything that's included will allow you to make at least three projects from it. And anything left over gets added to your craft room, and then as you go through the kind of box journey, if you like, the more you have these boxes delivered, the more you're actually building your supplies, but you're also feeding that creativity and you're getting inspired. One of the bonuses of being in Hobby Base Club is that we have an amazing community online, and you'll have to join to kind of get to know more about that, so we'll keep that quite hush-hush. But what I do say is an added extra, there is an amazing supportive community where the ideas are just flowing. So, each month, the deadline for joining each Hobby Base delivery is the 21st. So you have to be signed up by the 21st of June now in order to receive a delivery in July. And deliveries usually go out in the kind of first 2 weeks of the month. Okay, so again, if you've got any questions, do let me know. But we're going to now have a look at a close-up of what's in a box. So they come delivered like this, nice and parcelled up, and your sticker declaring that there's inspiration inside this box for you. So let's unbox this one live on air. This was actually the very first club box that we sent out, and it was butterfly themed. So let's have a look. What did we include in our very first edition of Hobby Base Club? This is a photocopied version, but each time you get a delivery, you have a sheet of inspiration. So when Angela sends us our cards, we put in a sheet of how to make those projects. So this is a colour version here of one that we did recently, actually, last month, which was the Happily Ever After, inspired by the royal wedding. And you can see here that you've got 1, 2 and 3 designs, project ideas, and the step-by-steps of how to make each one. So that's the first bit that you always come across. So this is everything that we included. We included a mini stapler and our project sheet. We had this pack of burlap butterflies. These are really cute. And I'm just going to quickly refresh the screen so we can see if there's any more comments coming through. Just to keep an eye on. Everything looks okay. And then this was the stamp set, the very first stamp set that we included as well in this box, which were butterflies by Marianne Design. So yeah, we always tend to include, what we love actually, sorry, skipping ahead there, is the amount of suppliers and the different types of brands that we include in Hobby Base Club is really what we feel sets us apart from other subscription boxes on the market. You always get 3 card blanks included in the box. Here, here and here. In every month we do that. You'll always get a batch of papers, and in the very first month that we did this, so the butterfly one, we kind of just put 3 sheets in, but actually based on feedback over the months, everybody loves the papers, so we are putting more and more papers in as we go. And then we had a nice staple item for your craft room is some PVA glue. We included the Stampies, really sweet small stamping platform. The crafts too. Some more some embellishments here by Marianne Design, some butterfly charms. All of these were included in one box, one delivery. This is the very first one that we did. And then some Memento ink. That purpley shade. We also included these magnetic X-cut dies, butterfly themed as well, real sturdy. So all of that came in one box, which I'm sure, I hope you agree, sorry, that that's really good value. And yeah, so all of that came in one box. And as I said, the brands are totally varied. Like we stock so many different suppliers. So yeah, hopefully you guys will agree that that's a great combination and a really attractive offering, actually. You know, the great thing about us here at Hobby Base is that we don't have to stock one particular item or brand, and we try and bring you the best products and the best brands. Let's have a look. Got a question, thank you, on Facebook. Lita's asking how much each box is. It's £20 a month. It's a rolling subscription. You can pull out of the club anytime you like. There's no minimum sign up. It's free postage and packaging in the UK. If you're subscribing from the European Union or anywhere in Europe, it's £4.99 and it's £8.99 for worldwide postage and packaging. So if you're a UK subscriber, it's just £20 a month. And we do have a few packages available on the website as well. So if you'd like to subscribe and you want to join us, it's www.hobbybase.club, and I'll pop a link in the bottom of the comments as well, so you guys can find that afterwards. But yeah, it's £20 a month, and if you go onto the website, there's a couple of sign up prepay options. You can sign up for a 3-month or a 6-month prepay, and you'll save like 5 and 10% respectively on each box cost. So it's quite a good deal, we think. But thank you very much, Lita, for your question. Perfect. So as I was saying, loads of products, loads of brands, top products, design, and it's the inspiration that we just absolutely are really passionate about. And so we will continue working with the amazing Angela Dodson to bring you the inspiration projects each week. And I'm going to show you now some of the previous designs that she's done and she's made for us. So if we have a bit of a close-up, you can see here, this is the Happily Ever After inspiration sheet that I just showed you a minute ago. This was last month's box, and it was, as I said, inspired by the royal wedding. And so some of the designs here were just beautiful. And Angela is great at kind of saying if there's any extra bits that she's used from her own craft room to make the design to kind of support the products that came in the kit, then she'll write that down as well. Okay, so let's have a look at some of these cards. This was a great one that we had here. Congratulations. This was that gorgeous V&A paper on the back. Loved that. I'm trying to think when that, I think that was pretty much, I think that was quite early on as well. Yes, this was, Club Box 10 actually. That was it, the rose gold theme. Love, Angela put the stickers on the back for us, which is amazing, so it reminds me. So that was Club Box 10, that was our rose gold theme. We had a autumnal theme as well last year, and this is one of the cards that Angela made, which you could have had the inspiration from, how to make it yourself. This kind of pop-up owl card, which is really cute. Happy birthday with love at the bottom. I just love how gorgeous as well the designs are. They're just beautiful. The quality products that we include in these really helps to kind of build those designs. Okay, so we've got a couple more here as well. We had from our club box, our third club box was Shabby Chic, and this is one of the designs that Angela made for us, which is brill. And then we had a flamingo card, which was from our tropical theme as well, last year in the summer. So you can see that there's the spectrum of designs, and you can see all the different types of things that Angela's been coming up with, and other card makers as well, other club members have been making from the products. It's just so varied as well, and there's such great quality. And then we loved doing our Christmas editions. So we had 3 special Christmas editions, obviously at the end of last year. So the October, November and December box were all Christmassy themed. So yeah, that was great. Okay, let's come back to centre, and I'm going to put those to one side. If anybody is feeling inspired, hopefully, about the Hobby Base Club, and you want to dip your toes in, you'll see what I did there in a minute with that pun. We have a Lucky Dip box, and these are a fraction of the price. Say fraction, they're $12.99 each, and they're available now on the main Hobby Base website, hobbybase.co.uk, and for just a one-off $12.99 cost, you'll be able to purchase one box that will have a variety of products in it. So why these? Why Lucky Dip? There's no subscription required. They're just a one-off purchase. But what we wanted to do was package together some of the surplus products that we had left over when we make each club box up each month, because we don't want to waste those products. And we know that there are a lot of crafters out there who are happily making cards and projects and just like to kind of see what they might get and top up their craft room with extra supplies. So I'm going to quickly open this one just as an example, so you can see what you might get if you were to purchase a Lucky Dip box. So let's open there. And each box comes wrapped so neatly, and it's just like a little pillow of goodness, of crafty wonder. So here's what we got in this Lucky Dip. We've got one of our Hobby Base dies. This is the bunting die, and if you guys follow our Facebook page, every Monday we share a video, a card tutorial courtesy of Samantha Clayton from Mixed Up Craft. She does some fantastic projects. She's brilliant at what she does, and she uses this die quite a lot. And so if you were to get this Lucky Dip box and you were unsure about how to use any of these, then you can always come back to our video library on our Facebook page for inspiration. So in this Lucky Dip box we had this bunting die. We've got a Christmas stamp from Do Crafts. Let's tap that down there so you can see the full extent. We've got some star gems. We've got glue dots. We've got some green Christmassy inspired, I'd say, paper tape, a whole host of papers, and some card as well. As I said, these are all kind of leftover products, if you like, leftover supplies from previous club boxes. But with every Lucky Dip box, we are sticking to one of the fundamentals, which is papers and card. 3 card blanks in that one as well. Card and papers will be in every Lucky Dip box. And then we've got some distress inks. Then we've got a little embellishment. And a metallic gold stamping block as well. Ink there. So yeah, that's everything in a Lucky Dip box. As I said, that's $12.99. it can be purchased from our website. And again, I'll pop the link on the feed as well for you guys. So I think that's pretty much what we wanted to kind of talk to you about today. I hope that's been really helpful. And if you do have any questions about Hobby Base Club, then please just let us know. And if you are a club member, we'd just love to hear what you think. There's a lot of conversation going on in our online community, and we know the feedback's brilliant, so we'll share some of those comments. But if anybody's watching and would be happy to share their thoughts and their feedback publicly, then do pop in the comments so everybody can see. But thanks so much for joining us this Friday afternoon. I hope you enjoyed our live. If you do sign up to future lives by clicking on notifications on the top of our Facebook page. And we'll be live again next Friday with a product demo courtesy of Rachel Rhodes from our design team. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will chat to you next week. Have a great weekend. See you later.